Hello, my name is Chelsea. I use she, they pronouns. Welcome back to POKOPIA. Security Camera 2 has spotted a new Pokemon. Already, things are happening. Which one is Security Camera 2? That is this one. Who could it be? Last time we got the Pokemon Center built, and now it's done, so we'll check on that in a moment. It's Pidgeotto! Why, you would think it would be Pidgey first, huh? Thanks a million. I owe ya. Constantly flies around its large territory in search of prey. I'm doing it already. It's misspeaking already. Dibs on living here. Who could this be? It's Cacnea. Hi, Cacnea. Pokemon are transformed into a human. Dang, that's super cool. Let me take a closer look at... Oh, wait, shoot. No, that was close. My thorns almost spiked you. Okay, as long as you're good with no hugs, let's be besties. Sure. Sounds like a plan. Its yellow flowers bloom once a year. Interesting, because I always see them in bloom. I've never seen a Cacnea without it. We got Pinsir. Hi, Pinsir. Your mouth is scary. Now that sure is nice. My horns are shining brighter than ever today. You there, you agree, don't you? That the sight of my horns would even give old Heracross a right scare. You may be in luck, because we may also have Heracross. We'll see. We shall see. A message from my Pokedex. I've earned a recipe as a reward. Big storage box. Great. Pewter City. Theme. That's so cool. Who's here? This one's Pidgey, I bet. Yes. You sound like a calculator. Huh? You're not a human? Wow. Awesome! Whoa! Awesome! Sorry. Let's get this guy. Armor fossil. And recipe for an exhibition stand. Okay, that's very cool. We are going to probably do that. In the mountain area, I believe. It's done. The Wasteland Pokemon Center's all done. It's super awesome! Everything's really awesome in this game, is the thing. It's a big box. You've made a big box. The Pokemon Center is complete. This is a Pokemon Center, no doubt about it. Yep. Good observation. Just having this building here makes me feel more at ease. This whole area has changed quite a lot. They seem to love being here. We've got you to thank for that. We must still be missing something. I'm sure we'll see humans again someday. He's just yapping. He's a yapper. Okay. Let's check the PC. Mewtwo? Kinda crazy. Talk to Pokemon, take a picture, get a mysterious feather. What about the shop? What was in the shop? Did I look even? Gravestone recipe. I'm getting that for sure. I don't know how much I care about any of that. I could get the handy bag. Could get the tripod. Get the tripod. A fine next step. It's something I wanted to talk to you about. This place really was a wasteland before, you know. I like to raise everyone's comfort levels. But I think doing all that work might be too hard. Yes, I will do that. I will do that. I will do that. Do. Raise the environment level. Okay, cool. Got a piece of advice for you. And much more moisture, but some Pokemon don't like moisture, so you should move them. Some people might like more humidity. Right. Time to chat complete. You know what? We might as well take a picture too while we're at it. Let's go, guys, let's take a thumbnail. Okay, how about this? Put the tripod. I need a good background. Here's a little peek into the creative process, if you will. Someone's journal. Just got back from depositing my partner Pokemon in the PC at the Pokemon Center. We spent every day together. Being separated like this is so hard, but I know we'll meet again someday, I'm sure of it. I'll need to evacuate with the others pretty soon, but first I'm planning to go take one last look at all the cities my partner and I visited together. Hard to explain why, but I feel the need to do this. Okay, so let's get a good background. So like against the wall here would probably be good. We will flip the camera around. We'll put a tripod. Now we need a thumbnail. What are we doing today? Screen captured. Okay, thumbnail taken. So now that we have the Pokemon Center, we have unlocked, a bunch of cool stuff. Can I take pictures of these by chance? No. Town map. What region is this? Am I looking at Kanto but upside down? Right, if I like, this would be Cinnabar and like New Bar, or not New Bark. Sorry, Johto on the brain. Pallet Town and like the Indigo Plateau or whatever over here. Am I wrong? I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit later. We can restore our PP here. We can 3D print stuff here with Pokemetal. Great news. Very cool. We're actually not gonna go to the mountain today. Today is... we're gonna put some stuff away. It's full and can't hold anymore. Yeah, let's just put some stuff away for a minute. And I actually want to grab some measurements. I took a picture. I took a picture. I took a screenshot. I took a Switch screenshot. My bad. Let's go to a new Cloud Island. Generate a random one, I guess. It needs a name. How about Johto? Share with others. Not yet. Enable virtual mode. Yes. No link code. Yeah, okay. Confirm. Ready to go. H6HKT59J. If you would like to check my progress occasionally, with virtual reality. Feel free. It's probably going to be a bit. Right now I am just kind of measuring things. So, Cloud Islands, as far as I'm aware, are a square. They should have buildable area all the way out to the corners. Let's see where we are. You know what? This is not a bad starting place. So, here's the plan. We are making Johto. So, I don't think I'm gonna have room for anything to the east of New Bark Town. But New Bark Town will be around here. And then it'll continue this way, and we'll go up and into, like, the, you know, Johto proper, and then we'll have the Path at the top, and Lake of Rage, and Mount Mortar, and all that fun stuff. Are those corners buildable? Let's go find out. Because I think that deep blue water is probably not buildable. But we'll see. Let me actually grab some sand here. This is slow. I probably should get Graveler first, but this is a prep episode. We're fine. A prep-episode, if you will. Okay. So if we go out here, it's not gonna like us being in the water. I believe that's gonna be the corner, right? Like, can't walk there. I'm allowed to walk on this block, but not on this block. If I place a block here... Yeah, that's too far, they're saying. Okay. Can't go there. So let's mark that out. And then see where we are on the map. Can I not open my... You can't press plus when you have a thing in your mouth? Yeah, so that is that corner. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of planning, but I think the idea is we want to flatten the entire map, which is gonna be insane. I might be a little bit insane. We want to flatten the entire map and then custom rebuild it up, and we want to figure out like our color palette and everything. So let me jump over. Let me do some information gathering, and maybe I'll meet you in paint.net. Okay, so at first glance, it's going to look like there's a lot going on here. And you would be right. I have a big reference layered document for everything that is going on with Johto. So we've got, I kind of drew in where I think the ocean should be. I can move that up a little so that it kind of covers that. I have reference maps for like the in-game Gen 2 map. I have the IRL area that Johto is of Japan that Johto is based on, with like the Lake of Rage and like the terrain and everything. I have all of like the caves, like walkthrough guide bits that are all like pixel accurate. If you zoom in, you've got like, you know, I think this is Blackwood is what it's called. Blackthorn, sorry, my bad. You know, the Dragon's Den, the Ice Path, the everything is all like its own layer. And I'm using this to this is a very, very, very rough sketch. But there are some like rabbit hole areas, like ruins of Alf, that don't line up with their overworld counterparts. There's uh, the national park, which is supposed to fit in right here, but actually is way bigger. So there's going to be some adjusting that we need to do. And the first bit of adjusting that we need to do is each of these areas. So there's kind of a section of like 2x2 squares. Each tile on this map, and this is really low resolution because I just screenshotted from my OBS, but each tile on this map is 8x8. So a 2x2 is 16x16, and then these areas are non-buildable areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So if we go, and I could do this in my head, but I'm not going to, 16 blocks, that's 368 blocks wide. Each tile of the pixels in Johto is 16 pixels, so we'll do times another 16, gives us 5,888. Now, as you can see, my document right now is a little bit bigger than that at 5,984, which is what I was a little bit worried about. Now, how are we going to handle that? There are a couple of contenders. It's going to fit up and down, but it's not going to fit side to side, especially because I think we might have to push things over just a tidge for the national park to fit in, but we can figure that out. So what I was thinking is Cianwood, we could move a little bit closer, or we could move the Whirl Islands in closer and just cut out Cianwood completely. There are options. Let's find out where we can lose 7 tiles. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it really doesn't need to move over that much. Let's also look over at New Bark Town, because we could probably... This is technically ocean, by the way, just judging by the Pokemon that spawn here. We could probably lose a couple tiles on this side. Okay, let's grab Cianwood. And let's just move it like that. Okay, now the in-game map I'm gonna want to move over because I'm about to change the size of the document. Whoops. Why would it do that? There we go. Okay, image, canvas size. Width 5888. Height 5888. And we'll go from the top middle. Now that cut off... Are those... Yeah, those are 1 pixel. Okay, so that actually trimmed it down fairly nicely. Cianwood has buildable area, but it's going to just back right up to the ocean. New Bark, we can figure out... we probably want to move the map down one. Okay, here's what I've done. We have a black area, a black layer on the top that is now going to define our non-buildable area. What this will do is help us decide what the fuck we're doing in the middle. I think we may have to cut cyanwood, or at the very least, I think it could be moved. That's not gonna do it. Hold on. Get me closer. Perfect. Okay, let's select the rest of the fucking owl. There's going to have to be some like if we moved cyanwood to here, for example, it's not perfect, but it gives us a little bit more room to work with. I think what we'll also do is just take the whole map and move it like there, maybe? We want to have room for Lake of Rage up here, and we don't want it butting into the ocean. If I put this behind, you can kind of get an idea of like, we'll fill in some forest down here, we'll create some ocean down here. We'll have cyanwood, but it won't be... It'll kind of be the illusion of cyanwood. And then what that will also allow us to do, let's turn this off. So we have these gaps in the map, like here, for example, where you can't walk between the two areas. They are connected by, I think that's Union Cave. We have up here, for example, where there is a walkway through the two areas, but I would be okay if we extended this walkway and moved this so that we can fit in the national park. So that's the next thing that I want to figure out, is exactly how we're going to be doing the layout of everything here. So that's what I will be working on off camera, but I just wanted to get some measurements and start with that, just so you guys have an idea of where the series is going. Yeah, that's the overall game plan, is eventually my Cloud Island will be a block-accurate Johto Gen 2, with slight adjustments to make things work a little better. So yeah, I'm going to work on that, but in the meantime, let's jump back to POKOPIA, and I think we will head to the volcano today and start that. Okay, I lied just a little bit more. Let me take you on a tour. I've got the red areas that we cannot build. I have adjusted the spacing of Goldenrod and Azalea to try to allow space for the national park, then Goldenrod down into Ilex Forest. I'm going to have to figure out this connection. Then there's Azalea Town. You would enter Union Cave and head up to here. The Ruins of Alf, which we still need to figure out, are supposed to connect here and here. But if I take those, Ruins of Alf, if I move them up here, you can see that while they almost line up, it's just a little bit off. So we're gonna have to figure out the spacing there, but I'll just leave it. Hi, Tammy. I'll just leave it here for now as a layer, which is great. And then I did a really rough cut here for Azalea and Goldenrod. And then we have, you know, Dark Cave, which will connect all this area. But the kind of rabbit hole section of Johto, which is Goldenrod and Azalea, I think we can make room for. I've moved everything up a little bit. I think we may have a little bit more room down here to possibly do Cianwood. We'll figure this part out as we go. But I just wanted to get a general layout of where everything is going to start, and we will go from here. So this is our eventual plan with this Cloud Island. You guys have the code. You'll be able to come look, see how I'm doing, although almost all of my progress is going to be in videos for this. So keep an eye out for those. And now, finally, actually, let's go to POKOPIA. All right, sorry about that. I just had to be autistic for a moment. Anyway, let's head through the gate. Ooh, who's this? Sorry, there's so much happening. There's just so much going on. It's Shellos. They look just like me, just a different color, and it's a really pretty color to boot. I gotta do my best each and every day so I can be just as pretty as them. I didn't mean to say all that. Don't tell them what I said, okay? Very cute. Capable of spending a limited amount of time on land. Okay, well, we should probably move you to the seashore then, dude. So, couple things as we head over in the direction of the volcano. Shield fossil tail. Cool. And then I saw a glowing spot, which we might as well check. Wooden siding recipe set. That's actually a pretty important one to have, I think. What else do I need to do? I need to take a picture and gather a feather. That's right. Okay. Well, I don't think either of those things are happening right now. I'll take a picture when I see something to take a picture of. How about that? Hey, I have a question. Why did I put all my stuff away in order to go to a Cloud Island? It takes my stuff away anyway. Oh well. Okay, I'm stalling. I'm delaying. We must go. I'm considering switching the jump button and the run button, because you can't jump and move the camera. Or no, you can't run and move the camera at the same time because they both use your thumb. Your trainer rank is great. The area gate will now open. Cool. Here we go. It's a very slow door. We now pass through. Gate open.
Oh, it seems you can pass through the gate now. Wonder what lies beyond it. Perhaps there are scads of Pokemon and humans living there. Promise me that when you do go through that gate, you'll bring me along, you hear?
Yeah, so here's my question. Can I actually do that? Like, can I tell you to follow me? Because I would like to do that, but usually you just kind of show up. So I gotta check. Clip through a block there. Yeah, can you come with me? You can't. You don't even have... Okay, so, like, I don't have a choice but to leave you behind. You understand this, right? I tried. I did my best. Go, camera. Thank you. We sure are slow. That's why I'm going here first, just to get Graveler. Whoa. Look at all this cool stuff in here. Whoa, wait for me! I tried to come get you, dude. I tried. I promise.
You're about to head through that gate, right? I'll come along with you. This is certainly exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, dude. For sure. Grave offering. I should have made some more habitats back in the wasteland, but we can do that later. Whoa.
It looks like the humans were doing some sort of work here. Perhaps we'll find some trace of what happened to them. Or maybe the humans themselves will still be around.
I'm excited.
Me too. The path seems to continue on ahead of us, so let's follow it.
That's the best idea you've ever had, Professor.
This is slightly more rugged terrain than we've encountered up until now. And I don't even see any Pokemon, let alone humans.
The pronunciation got away from me there, but you get it.
Just hope we can find something, even the smallest trace of what happened. Where to begin? Oh, is that a PC? The pile of rubble next to it looks like what's left of a Pokemon Center. That tells us that in the past, this too was a town where humans and Pokemon lived together. I don't see anything else that looks like a clue, so let's start by checking out that PC. Come on!
So, if a town... Are there towns that don't live in harmony with Pokemon? Are there towns that are like, no Pokemon allowed here, sorry? Ooh, I have red mountain flowers, that's cool. Not responding. Professor, it's not responding.
Now that is an odd-looking screen. Is this a newer model or something? Try pushing some buttons and see what happens.
I think it's broken.
Oh dear, this does put us in a pickle, Morty. I turned myself into a pickle.
If we can't use the PC,
It will be much more difficult to explore the area. What's making that crackling sound? Electricity! Machines like this PC need electricity to work. If we can get the PC over to that spot with the sparks of electricity, we should be able to use it properly.
push it over there. You push the PC as hard as you can. But it's so heavy that it won't budge.
It's too heavy even for you, is it? I myself am altogether useless when it comes to feats of strength.
I don't know. I think you could probably do it.
Why don't we take a little break and think this over?
All right. I'm done. I'm bored. I don't want to do that. Crafting. A trace of a Pokemon. Mossy rest spot. I don't know how to do that. I've never learned. An industrial bed. And a thing. You've been selected. Thank you for entering our recent drawing to the Easyware Kitchenware set. Easyware's there. The copper pans. Betty. Is it Betty? What's her name? Kathy Mitchell. Copper pans. We're excited to inform you that your name was selected. Please find your kitchenware set enclosed. I don't know about that. Hey, what the heck is that thing? Oh well.
To move something so heavy...
Yeah? What's your idea? What's your plan? Push it? Harder?
Based on appearance, I'd say this area used to be a mine. They must have worked together with a number of Machoke to dig up iron ore and copper ore and such.
Machoke? What's that?
They really love training their muscles, and they're known for being buff tough and all around extremely strong and sexy. I've heard they use that strength of theirs to help humans with their manual labor. Eureka! Maybe we could entice a Machoke to come back here by making a suitable home.
Okay, what kind of home?
I don't know. Fuck! What am I gonna do?
Okay, great. Cool, great. Let's restore some habitats. Red grass. Red tall grass. Red tall grass. 5 Pokemon, all of them live here. So let's begin by making 5 red tall grasses. There's already a grass here, so this seems like a great place to start. I don't know, there's not much commentary I can do here, you guys. I'm just, you know, doing things. I don't know what you want from me. Calm down. Bring another one over here. Great. Now who's this? Who could it be? Why, it's Score Bunny, of course. Oh, hi there. Nice to meet you. Sorry, I just woke up and that means it's time for a jog. Looks like there's space for me to take a breather too, so I might as well get going. Score, score! Oh, I should be careful not to burn this place down by accident. Probably a good idea, considering it's where you live. Once its body is heated up, Score Bunny can use the full extent of its power. That's why it does warm-up exercises. Idiot. Score Bunny can burn. About Machoke. Do you know Machoke? Are you Machoke? You know Machoke too, huh? They're just so cool, don't you think? All that muscle. Machoke takes sandbags home from their job site when they're done working with them, so they can train whenever they want. How cool is that? You're looking for sandbags, I think I saw some kicking around here. Grassy training field. 2 Pokemon live there. Let's get some sandbags. Wait, why do I need to move them? I'll just plant the grass here. Perfect. A little close there. A little close. A little close to the camera there. Yeah. Something about dumbbells. I don't know. I wasn't listening. And we can make another. And we might as well, since there is another guy. Wonder who it could be. We've got some more stuff up here. Recipe for a perch. Let's make another red tall grass now that we've removed one. I think we could put it, where do we want it? How about over here? Beautiful. Okay, let's go get Machoke now. Is someone there? I bet it's a little muscle boy. A beautiful muscle boy. somewhere out there, Machoke is somebody's something. Not for me. If I was not a lesbian, maybe.
Oh hey, you watching me train? What do you think? My punches pack a lot of power, huh? Nothing? Not even a raised eyebrow?
I don't have eyebrows, bud.
Dang, you're something else, pal. Rah, how's that? Seriously, is your face stuck? Have you only got one expression? Yeesh. Well, whatever. That was barely even half of my full power anyway.
It willingly assists with hard labor because it knows the work is good training for its muscles. The bags of dirt can be used as dumbbells. Great. That's what I saw earlier. You need help with some heavy lifting? Hold on, I gotta summon my anime voice.
Much as I'd love to lend you a hamstring, a hand, think I may need to wake up my muscles a bit first. But hey, I was just about to warm up. You should join me. Come on, let's get these bodies moving. First, we gotta find a wide open space for us to move around in. There's a nice spot up there. Let's go.
I'll follow you. Wow, a mushroom.
Over here. Hup, 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 hup.
He's really got that little booty, huh?
Yeesh, what a mess. This would be a great spot for a stretching sesh if there wasn't so much stuff scattered everywhere.
I'm gonna warm up by flexing and doing cool poses. You're gonna warm up by scooping up stone. Let's see you pick up 5 of the stone on the ground. Okay. I've done it, but I want this. Trace of a Pokemon. Large luggage carrier. Okay. Limestone flooring. Even cooler.
Nice work. There's so much room for activities now. Now it's just this big old boulder blocking our fun. Time to show you my strength. You ready for this? Up, hoo, ha. Well, you impressed or what? A lot of blood, sweat, and hard work went into building my bod up enough to...
Oh. Oh no, oh. Oh no, 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 and the veins? Oh no. Nope. Not a fan.
You learned strength just by watching me? You gotta be kidding, ain't you ever heard that biceps don't get built in a day? You're telling me you can use strength now? Seriously?
I got muscles. I don't know if I'm happy about it.
Whoa, I like that confidence. All right then, how about you give me a little demonstration? See this boulder here? Try using strength to move it.
See those other boulders over there? Try bringing this one over to its buddies. Cool. Pushable. Pushable.
Holy hamstrings.
Pretty good.
Dang, check you out. Damn, son, where'd you find this? You're something else, pal. I can't believe you got the hang of using strength already. That was so awesome. I'm happy to help now that I'm all warmed up. What can I do? You need me to move that mega heavy PC? Gotcha. Just leave it to me. My strength will make quick work of that. But wait, you can use strength now, right? What do you need me for? You can handle it yourself. Besides, I don't want to do it. I'm gonna train some more.
Cool. Oh. Balloons! Wow. I wonder what these could be for. Cool. Let's just put them there for now, for no reason. A small stage? Cool. Tomorrow's meals. Don't use the mushrooms. Those are for next week's soup. Beans and tomato or potato for hamburger steak. Not how I would make a steak. It's plant-based. Is this a time capsule? Professor Tangrowth might know. Oh. We got a small stage. I better put this down so I don't forget. Listen, I've played the game before. I'm not wasting time here. Push. Push it. I'm just gonna go so close. It's facing the wrong way. What if I do this? It needs to face a different direction to connect. Try turning the PC in the right direction. Like that? Is it like that? I can't even push it anymore. Click. Let me guess.
Oh ho, there's a PC. Looks like you got that PC up and running just fine. Why don't you dive right in and see what you can learn from it?
Okay. Sounds good. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Challenges and challenges. Cool. Cool. Maybe we can rebuild this Pokemon Center. A little Ditto holding a hammer. Very cute. Did you discover anything? I mean, no, dude. No. I can't find anything about what happened to the human.
That's a shame. I doubt Machoke can help us either. They're pretty fucking stupid.
Hello, somebody. Is anybody out there? Wait, that can't be his voice. Hold on. Did I do that? I'm trying to find a good reason not to do it like that. Hold on. Let me think about this. A Clefairy doll? Put it there. Someone there? I bet there is someone there. It's Cricketot. Cricketot. Tot. The acoustics in this area are perfect. That sounds good if I do say so myself. Ah! Were you listening to me this whole time? Oh, I'm kind of embarrassed now. Hope you enjoyed my tones, yo. Yo? Its legs are short. That's it. That seems kind of unrelated to the rest of the entry. Its legs are short. Also, it can make sound. Like... What do you mean? Is this... Am I meant to break this? Kinda seems like I am. Machoke, what are you doing up here, bud? Let's get some... little free progress going. A fossil. We got some farms over here that we can clear up. I think that's probably a good starting place because we're gonna need a lot of food. Not just for the game, but so that I can delete an entire Cloud Island and rebuild it. Yeah. this open as well. Clear out the waterways. Yeah, I'm gonna punch you, dude. I don't know. If you can't take a punch, then maybe you don't deserve to be a Machoke. I'm just saying. Get me up here. Cool. The Spinkler has gone. The Spinkler is going. It's freaking spinkling. What are we gonna do? Choke, that is not a good place to stand, I don't think. I mean, if you're happy there, who am I to deny you life's simple pleasures of standing in the water, but... I'm actually going to... break that as well. Oh. Yeah, let's break this one. And let's break this one. To get it a little bit more uniform. Why not? And then we'll fill the soil. Soil over here is already done. That's cool. And then we'll freaking rototiller. Just get ready to... Ooh, I gotta spray water? How come, actually? Why is this not getting... Is it because there's no sprinkler? Probably. Probably it. Okay. It's, I'm out of pee-pee. Better eat something. Something has grown in the soil. I think I'm gonna take a picture of these, flagstones or whatever, because it's probably gonna be a while before we get the recipe for it. So I could 3D print them. Okay, let's see how many we need. Stylish stone flooring. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, you do that. Just remember that, because I'm not going to be able to do it yet. And we've got a trace. A trace of a Pokemon. Why? Why do you want to have a bed with a plush? It seems like a weird request for a slow bro, but... I guess, who am I to judge? Didn't I get a bed? Am I wrong? I got a recipe for a bed, I think.
Whose voice was that?
Oh. Help! Somebody save me!
The voice is coming from back here. There's an awful lot of stuff lying around, so be careful.
Okay, dude. I mean, you just charged in there head first, so... Hey, is somebody out there?
What's this? A talking squirrel? I mean barrel?
Why would a barrel talk? It's me that's talking, the best chef in town.
Could this be a human? Why exactly are you inside that barrel?
Well, when I woke up, there was nobody around, so just as anyone with any sense would do, I started looking for food.
Right, but how did you get stuck in a barrel?
I mean, somebody went to the trouble of suspending a barrel like this. Wouldn't you assume it has something extra special inside? I figured it must be food, but when I climbed out to check, I got stuck. Now I can't get out. This voice is evolving at a rapid and terrifying pace.
I see, you're quite powerfully motivated by food.
No, it was for cooking research.
All that aside, it might be a human
Why don't you ask him? You can hear him.
Think you can rescue them somehow?
Sure, I'll cut through the chain.
Use a move to slice the chain.
Oh no.
Your move bounced right off.
But you can't do it. I thought you were gonna cut the chain. Come on now, don't get my hopes up like that and let me down.
Chain is sturdier than I thought.
Are you really so weak you can't handle a silly little chain? Are you eating well enough?
You're not really in a position to say such things. Either way, eating a meal or two won't make a difference. That chain is simply too hard.
Excuse me, but if you're mocking the power of cooking, I simply won't stand for it. If you eat my dishes, you'll find yourself with 100 times your usual energy. What is this voice and where is it going and where has it been? I don't even remember. Any move a Pokemon uses will become 100 times stronger as well. Mere chain wouldn't stand a chance against that.
Just making things up because you can't get out of that barrel yourself?
No, it's the truth. Ugh, this is so frustrating. How about this? I teach you how to make my dishes and you do the cooking. I'm really an excellent teacher. Man, I make something that gives you 100 times your strength of sugar and make it manage 10 times.
What do you say? I can't think of anything better to do than cooking.
I don't know, how about we have, like, Machoke ripped the barrel apart with his bare hands? Let's start with the basics, a salad. I'll sing the instructions to you, so listen closely.
You'll sing?
Chop, chop, chop 'em up, all those leaves of green. Chop 'em on a cutting board, smooth and clean. Flop, flop, toss, toss, put 'em on a plate. Now you have a salad. Tasty grin on grid. Yeah, what was that is right. Do I not do this voice? It's too late now. I'm committed to the bit. Salad song. Opus number 1, of course.
Those were awfully vague instructions.
Well, it's the very first recipe for beginners. Anyway, let's get back on track. Please make yourself a smooth, clean cutting board. Basically, just chop up some friggin' leaves and you're done.
Suppose we could make a cutting board by hacking off a piece of a log.
No, you can't be so rough and careless. A cutting board has to be perfectly smooth.
We may have to get Dartrix. Could you find a Dartrix? They like to live here.
I forgot to grow the grass, I think. I got distracted by the, Pointy tree-shaded rocky tall grass. And there's 2. And there's 2 of those. Let's go. Hup, 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 hup. Is someone there? I don't know. Let's find out. Why, it's Riolu. Hot take, Riolu is a better Pokemon than Lucario. I like him more. You're giving off an aura, and it's the same aura as my friends. Does that mean we can be friends? I bet it does. Cool. You like to live here. And somewhere else. I never grabbed this. I'm coming for you. Artificial hot spring now open. On the 8th of this month, an artificial hot spring debuted in Area 7's communal bath area. This hot spring recreates the quality spring water found in Lava Ridge Town in the Hoenn region. If it proves popular, there are plans to install hot springs in each area. What the fuck is Area 7? What are you talking about? that. Perfect. That should be a place where Dartrix can go. Pretty cool. There's also a cart over here. What if we take these boxes and put them on the cart? Wow, a large luggage carrier. 3 Pokemon. These 2 are in different areas, so we don't need to build any more here. We've developed an app that will allow all members of our society to participate in creating a comfortable environment for Pokemon and humans. The budget and staff required to accomplish this feat were provided by the Foundation, and the app can be accessed by anyone via the Pokemon Center PC. Participants can start with easy tasks such as watering dry ground or planting the seeds of various plants. Anything that will please nearby Pokemon. The app will reward the participant with virtual coins, which can in turn be exchanged for a variety of prizes. This was my first time developing an app, and it was quite the challenge. However, with the help of many talented collaborators, we finally succeeded. The name of the app is PokeLife. Take a look at this. Thoughts? Thoughts on that? Anyway, I guess we'll wait a minute. Wheat. Just do some watering while we wait for Dartrix. You coming, bud? There he is. Bean. Oh, you know what else we should print? Finkler. Is someone there? I think someone might be there. Nice. Wee-oo. Rustle, rustle, flap. Wait, hold on a second. There we go. Needed to make myself presentable first. Now then. Hello there. It's nice to meet you. Hi. I need you to make a cutting board. This narcissistic Pokemon is a clean freak. Kind of rude. Just not necessary. Just kind of mean. Hey, Ditto, you okay? Why are you looking at me like that? I know. You want to discuss aesthetics and the pursuit of beauty with me. You make cutting boards? Want to make a cutting board? Huh, that's cool. Guessing you came to me because you need the best, most beautiful cutting board you've ever seen, yeah? I can take care of that for you, no problem. But first, could you help me with something? I've always wanted a perch. Picture this. Me perfectly poised on my own personal perch. I mean, talk about picturesque. Think you could put a perch near my place? You think you could put a perfect personal perch near my perfect place for perching? That would be perfect. Perch! I made 1 perch. 1 perch. Here you go. It's a perch. We'll put it like that so you can have it. See, you put a perch by my place. It's perfect. I can tell you paid attention to my preferences when you put it together. Thanks. As promised, I'll tell you how to make a cutting board. Trick is to put your plumber with plaring plelicacy. Allow me to demonstrate and watch these wings closely. Da-da-da! Anyway, that should do it. Not that I've ever made one myself before. I think I get it now, and I can make one. Need any lumber? I'll make you lumber. I don't need lumber, thank you though very much. We make a cutting board. Here it is. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes! Heard you're gonna make a salad. Wish I could have some too. You can have some. Really? Yay. Let me help out too then. We can make a salad together. Good idea, Score Bunny. Let's cook. Let's fucking cook. Let's put a cutting board and fucking cook. Start cooking. Let me make a couple. 3 simple salads. I didn't see that was there. I made a salad. It looks delicious. I can't wait any more time to dig in. I thought this was like an animation that would end. He's just gonna go to town. There's no stopping him. It's delicious. I knew it would be, but still, you gotta try some. Okay, that's a good idea. I think I'll try some right now. Yummy! Look, it powered up my leafage. My leafage. This move's called leafage. It powered up leafage. No way. What the heck? Your leafage became more powerful. I bet it's because we worked really hard together or something. Anyway, now you can grow moss and plants and ground. The environment level increased. Boom. Done. Perfect. Mossy rest spot. 2 of these. 2 of these, please. Okay, let's go down here, because there is the duckweed, but I would like it to be... I'm gonna cut this stuff. And here's why. I want this to be exposed to the sky. Right? Yeah, okay. So let's leafage here. We'll make a duckweed. An uplifting duckweed. 2 Pokemon here. We'll make another on this side. Ooh, that one's got a flower. Cool that you can just make the ones with flowers. I mean, they're a rare variant, but like, still there, you know. If I do this, does this count as being next to water enough? I guess it'll use this one. Yeah, okay, that it counts under the duckweed too. So hydrated red tall grass we've got. 2 Pokemon in there. We'll make another. Not like right here. Cool. We've got a boulder. Is there a boulder-shaded red tall grass, I wonder? Probably not. I don't think there is, if I remember right. Let's also go in here. I think we'll make, or should we put it further in? Let's put it further in. Just breaking some rocks. You know how it is. Stone steps. tool for later. Oh. Make me stop slurping to tell me about limestone. Marble. Very cool. Don't know if we'll be using it, but it's still cool to have. Should we make... Yeah, let's go in here. Okay, so a couple things. We want to have... this guy. Is it gonna be next to the hot spring? Yeah, it is. Okay. Mossy hot spring habitat. We'll need that for later. We're gonna do another one by the boulder. If I can. I forget how many Pokemon can spawn at this, but we'll need more of them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, two. Two of those. Great. You know what? Let's make it here, and I'll just cut this other one apart. Great. And now I want just another regular one. So let me do... powered up. Great. Mossy rest spot. Let's make... Don't break the rails, man. Come on. What did I get? What's the new thing? What's the... Arcanine doll. I'll be fixing up these rails. Collect some limestone. And head deeper into the cavern. Okay, what's this? PokeLife Dev Diary 2. Like-minded individuals have been slowly joining my cause, creating homes for Pokemon. Meteorological anomalies and resulting natural disasters continue to worsen. We need more time and we need more help. There are plans to temporarily evacuate all of humanity into space. If these rumors are true, does that mean that all of our efforts have been in vain? My collaborators seem anxious as well. Perhaps they are of the same mind as I. I just need a rail. Just need one rail. I probably need more rails than that. There we go. A railroad crossing habitat. 3 Pokemon that live here. I wonder what one of them is. It looks like it's Carcoal. We also have... Aren't there like lanterns hanging out around here somewhere? $30 pieces of track. That's a lot of track. Okay, let's head back. A photo op is happening nearby. Graveler. It's me, the Graveler. They call me that because I will kill you and put you in a grave. I'm like the Onceler, but for graves. Obstacles are just things to roll straight over and not avoid. Cool. Okay, Graveler obtained. We'll deal with that in a little bit. Slurp. Anyway, now that we've eaten the salad, probably go talk to Barrel Boy. Cool, new challenges. A lot of stuff done. Still no feather. Oh, packing tips! Give me packing tips immediately. Purchase complete. Can fit a little more in my bag. Let's buy the handy bag too. It's extra inventory. Why not? Stepping stones. Mountain flower seeds. We don't need those. I think we need more houses. That's nice. I think you're gonna have to give me him. Okay, let's do this. Not follow me. Hold on. Rototiller. A flower patch. Graceful flower bed. 1, 2, 3... 5 of those habitats. It's a lot of them. Okay, grab this. We'll start collecting flowers. It was amazing. When we ate that delicious salad, Ditto's leafage powered up. I didn't realize food could be so amazing. Well, do you believe me now? It's just like I told you, isn't it?
What does leafage do when it's powered up?
Seems like it can grow grass on like really hard rocky ground. You see, salad is made with leaves, so it makes sense it would affect plants.
How will this help us cut that chain?
It's just a warm-up for the next dish I'll teach you that powers up something else.
Why didn't you teach us that dish first? Are you sure you really want out of that barrel?
Well, a good meal starts with a nice starter salad, doesn't it? Anyway, forget all that. Here's the next song. Pat, pat, pat the dough. Knead up all that wheat. Back in a bread oven and your bread's ready to eat.
Ah, this time we need wheat and a bread oven.
What's a bread oven and how do you make one?
I haven't the faintest clue.
A bread oven is an oven, but it's round and it's made of stone. You light a fire inside it, bake your bread lovely, plus a smoke 'em out the top. That sounds like Torkel. Maybe Torkel can teach us how to make a bread oven.
Oh, wrong voice. I'm not sure that's how these things work. What do you think?
It sounds like a good idea, and it sounds like something we're going to do next time.
We have no other useful leads at the moment. Go ahead and find Torkel and see what they have to say.
Torkel loves the hot spring in the cave. I bet you'll find them in no time if you set up a habitat there. That sounds like a plan. Show me the habitat that I already set up. Great. Cool. Anyway, yes, I'm aware. I already did this. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Next time we will continue in Rocky Ridges and move towards that, and I'll keep working on my planning for my Cloud Island. Yo, is someone there? I don't know. We're gonna have to wait to find out. Thank you all so much for watching and choosing to spend your time with me today, and I will catch you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.